Hello and welcome to Boss Glam, the ultimate guide to corporate glam and empowerment. I'm your host, Vita, the author of Boss Glam and the CEO and makeup artist of Glam & Go, Fast Glam for Busy Women. In this episode, I'm going to cover 5 different foundation formulas that you can use to create a flawless complexion. The first formula I'm going to use is mineral powder, and I'm going to show you 2 different techniques of using this. So starting off with a clean face, I'm going to first apply an eye cream. This is from Perricone MD, because I want to make sure that the area around my eyes are super hydrated. And I always use my ring finger to massage the eye cream in the perimeter of my eyes. So I mainly go on the orbital bone right here. And as you can see, I've already done my eye makeup and my eyebrows. And if you're going with dark eyes or you're going with a lot of shimmer on your eyes, you want to make sure you do your eyes first, so that way you can clean under your eyes and then prep it for the face makeup. All right, and just tapping it very lightly to make sure that that is absorbed. The next I'm going to do is moisturize. So this is Embryolisse, and it's a moisturizer and a primer, and it's a makeup artist's staple in their kit. Just apply a little. Make sure you go down your neck as well, and your ears. Obviously, if you're doing this during the day, you can apply some sunscreen on top of this before you go in with your makeup. So to begin with, I'm going to conceal and correct around my eyes and a little bit around my chin using an orange color corrector and a concealer that is 1 shade lighter than my skin tone. So here you can see I'm using the LA Girl Cosmetics orange corrector. And what this does is it cancels any dark circles around my eyes, and all you're gonna do is use just a small amount. So I'm gonna just put some in the back of my hand by squeezing the tip. So I just get a dot. And I'm gonna go in with a concealer brush, picking up just a small amount and applying it in the areas where I tend to get very dark, which is in this inner corner right here, and also a little bit on the chin. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer, which is closer to my skin tone, and I'm blending it in with this orange to make it more peach. And what that does is it cancels out the darkness. For my concealer, I'm going in with this brand called Exy Delete Fluid, and I'm going to, and it's in the shade 3.5. And also I'm going to pump this into the back of my hand. And using the same brush, I'm picking up some of that, and I'm going in right into the inner corner and under my eyes. So I'm going to go down here and across. Now you want to make sure that all your creams are applied and your cream formulas are applied before you go and use the mineral powder, just to avoid texture on your face. I'm going to do the other side. So use stippling motions like this and apply low and blend up. And as you can see, you just need a little bit of this to color correct and brighten up. I get a lot very dark in this inner corner here, so I'm going to go in, and it's okay if you go over the eyeshadow a little bit. So just a little bit in there. And also on this side, I have a little burnt mark on my forehead. And now I'm going in for the chin. So really just blend that in until you see it disappear into the skin. I'm also going a little bit around my nose. on the nose as well, just to brighten up the nose. And I'm just gonna go into the center of the forehead using a little bit of that concealer just to brighten up the center of my forehead. And also a little bit around my mouth and these laugh lines. So when you highlight these the laugh lines, they look more full. And I also like to use my fingers to blend, making sure that everything is seamless before I go and set it with the mineral powder. Now, using a mineral powder in two techniques, as I mentioned. On one half of my face, I'm gonna use a buffing brush, and on the other half, I'm gonna use a damp beauty sponge. So just making sure that there is no more lines or any other pigmentation on my face. Just gonna go a little bit on my cheeks right here. And I see a little bit of peach here, so I just wanna cancel that out and brighten it up with the concealer. And if you go a little bit on your eyeshadow, that's okay too, because it just blends it together. All right, so now my face is going to be going to the next step of using the mineral powder. The mineral powder I'm using today is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in light medium. Now the light medium is closer to my face tone. I think the range is from fair to light medium to medium and dark, if I remember correctly. So basically it looks like this, and this is the brush I'm gonna use to buff one half of my face, and this is the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, which I've dampened with water, that I'm gonna use on this half of my face. So let's start with the buffing brush. Now I already have some of the mineral powder, finishing powder, sorry, on the cap. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit, tap it into there. Or what you can do is tap it upside down so that all the powder goes into the bristles. And then you're just gonna start to buff this by pressing it into the skin. As you can see, it looks, try again. Make sure you go down your neck and your ears. It's not too bad, huh? All right, now on to the beauty sponge. So taking the damp beauty sponge and pressing it really into that. Shake it off a little bit and then tap it into the eyes. And just bounce the beauty sponge on your face. Really quick and easy way to just get ready and apply your foundation, because it doesn't need much blending because it's powder, and it helps to mattify and really give you a little bit of coverage but not look too heavy. Now mineral powders, foundations, they don't last all day. If you're looking for a foundation to last you all day or at least until the mid-afternoon, then I wouldn't go with the mineral powder. I would go with something like a liquid foundation or a cream foundation for that purpose. But if you're looking for something really quick and easy to just throw on your face and walk out the door, or at least, we're gonna go into the little details later on, but this is just the base I'm covering for in this video. The mineral powder can be a quick way of getting ready and applying makeup. All right. So here's the difference between the side where I've used the brush and the side where I've used the beauty sponge. And I kind of feel like the sponge has given me a lot smoother. What do you guys think? All right, so now once you do this step, then you're gonna go and apply your bronzer and your blush and lipstick and pick up your bag, put some perfume, and out the door. So I'm gonna go finish off my face, and I will see you guys in the next episode where I'm gonna show you how I use BB creams and tinted moisturizers in 4 different ways. See you then.